Hello, this is Vulturefire. It's a new day. I am hopefully slightly less tilted, and we are gonna do some more runs with this summoning list. So we have a lot of solid pieces. I think we want to try to pick up. I think clear focus is our priority. So we're gonna go through here. Start with this fight, I think. This would give us a shot at purging waters. You have to take another fight. We don't get any idle fights. We can do this. I don't like fighting prowlers is the main thing, because they are another enemy that can just randomly decide that never mind all of your never mind, you have to deal with your dorks taking a bunch of stuff. Okay. I think we need the mana this turn. Fortunately, we don't have any space for a summon, which was probably a mistake. But that pack tactics is good. That's really annoying, though. There's not really anything we can do about the fact that, yeah, like I said, this dork can just decide to murder our guys. I should have saved. I wasn't really paying attention. I got distracted by a conversation that was happening in the Discord. But I should have... I should have saved the Void Calling instead of playing it, because I knew that that was going to happen. And yeah, like right here again, like, there's just not really much we can do about it. We're just going to have to deal with our dorks getting got. If we summon any this turn. And there's that, but we don't have anything to... we still do it to get shield for ourselves. Save both those. Okay. We probably copied that. And we can duplicate both. So we will do that. Get some powerful going. And I think taunting here is actually fine. I think the shield that we get is going to make up for it. I'm going to do that because I don't hate forcing out. Do that. That gives a good amount of shield. So do that while we have the extra whatever to discard. Okay, good. That didn't just try and do exactly the same nonsense again. This gives out a bunch of shield, but we need a bunch of shield because these guys are planning a lot of damage. Although I guess that's gonna put us in okay shape. I could play that. I don't think it's worth it. I think we'd rather just save the mana for the moment. Does look like our mana is now in an okay situation. Alright, we don't need shield because of that. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do that. And then this will allow our friendos to go on a murder spree. May as well heal. Donk. And this Dorkum is now extremely murderous, although we win anyway. That's okay, but not the most useful. I think having card draw is good, given that we are in an okay mana place. We are looking to pick up 2 more mana cards. Alright, that seems okay. Extra Max Arcane is good going into Cruelty. Just do that. Unfortunately, we are dealing with another one of these jerks, and that guy also has an AoE attack. do that. It is absolutely worth doing that. So much spread, so much opportunity. Let's do that. And then just gonna do that. You're gonna have to watch these guys get murdered, because this guy can just keep spamming AoE attacks, which is, again, incredibly obnoxious. Like, summoning decks have this problem where just some fights, you just get got. I don't know how much damage that's actually doing. It could crit. Basically, I don't know if it's worth copying this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hope that hit? Nope. Okay, that's really unfortunate. I was really hoping we were gonna get that hit. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think we are going to duplicate these. But then we're going to do that. So that will eat the big hit. What are you even drawing here? A mana card that we can't play. Unfortunate. But you're dead. You're also dead, but that's okay. Okay, so we can at least get rid of the guaranteed crits. Still so miserable that Opportunist is still going on, and like, we cannot afford to trip Opportunist, because tripping Opportunist might mean that this guy swaps to doing AoE attacks, and we can't let it do the AoE attacks. Okay. Let's Arcane Nova. Could get rid of the overflowing barrier probably, but let's do this. Oh, I thought we were gonna have lethal here. I guess we do. Just took us a moment. So AoE attack time, so we're gonna lose the squad. I don't think that's going to be enough. And unfortunately, this doesn't do anything. I'm kind of tempted to do it here, because that gives us a chance of that staying alive. Okay, we actually managed to keep the squad alive. You're now going to die to that, unfortunately, but... Oh, that's nice. Now you're not. So we're going to do this first, because that'll take away one of the evasions. And now you're going to die, which is convenient because it means that this is actually not going. This is like the one time where you actually get value out of this thing, or out of summons, instead of it being a liability. Just play out whatever. I think we have lethal here. Yeah. So yeah, if we can get a full squad going, and then checking through stuff. And we get a full squad going, we're okay, but it's getting to that point that can be tricky. I think we do now take a war cry, since we know we're getting mana here. So that's gonna get blocked. I think we may duplicate these two. Although the shielding bolt's not actually that important. Because I don't think either of these guys have any AoE attacks. But now I can do this to actually get weak out on you. And it gives us an extra turn of crit chance and mighty on these guys, which seems okay. And yeah, the weak means that we aren't actually exploding here, which is obviously an improvement for us. Ah, rip. It's just incredibly rude. Let's upgrade the focus. Definitely need that. I'm taking health damage here. Yeah, just one, but still. Yeah, these full fights are just kind of obnoxious. Okay, we can do that. And getting the growth out is worth it. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't think about that. We're getting to dodge all this curse. That's actually good for us. That's less good for us. It doesn't seem super useful right now. That would get us an overflowing barrier. That seems worth it. And then we just get purity. Although, yeah, bleed hurt, but it could have been worse. I said it was going to be not salty, but I just can't get over the fact that summoning decks continue to just feel like the worst possible way to accomplish your goal always. Guess we may as well do this on a turn where we don't have Opportunist. Kind of want to just duplicate that. But I also really want to get a... Because here's another awkward thing about summons, is that like right now I really want Void Calling as my summon, and I can't choose to overwrite. I have to just not summon the Spirit Swarm. It's Frenzy. I think I am willing to use that. I think that is enough value. Although, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up drawing whatever this turn. Okay, I didn't yet, but I still could. Okay. We are going to get pretty heavily cursed this turn. But at least we're making good progress on killing this. And that's actually going to guarantee this thing dies. So the main thing is, there we go. And let's shield you up. At least you taking a lot of damage, but you are expendable, mostly. Really do want to do that. Should sequence that differently. I'm going to afford to draw one more card safely. I guess I will summon. There's all that curse back. Okay. That helps. Oh, again, sequencing poorly. Can we kill that? Absolutely not. But that does get a bunch of powerful on you. Okay, so now you're dying to this, which is good because it means that, oh, but we have extra turn. So. I think I do want... No, the best sequencing here, I think, is kill you, summon you, powerful all around. And that ambush is worth it because these guys will get extra value in. Progress is being made. Deck is definitely getting fat. No point in playing that because so the arcane barrier is a bit of a problem for our friendos. Oh, which I mean these doors are going to explode. Playing that doesn't actually help us that much. Guess we'll play that, for all that it doesn't do that much. Doing this forces out explosions, but I think it might be worth it. Because yeah, I think we'll get the kill this. Oh, we're just gonna get the kill anyway. Okay. Absolutely, we want clear focus. That's useless to us. This is worse. Discard item. And we got a replacement reroll token. These guys play AoE debuff on turn 1, which is a problem for pretty obvious reasons, I think. Mana here ends up being awkward. I'm gonna upgrade this. Just very awkward. Let's upgrade the War Cry. I also wanted to upgrade that. Oh. Pretty bad turn. Especially because our report is now over here. It's unfortunate. We will get to keep this Frinto for a little bit. Definitely, I think we want to upgrade that for this fight. Okay. So, I think I do want to do that, because I believe next turn, that means that this will get doomed, which I want, because I would rather not be actually doomed. Yeah, this is, I believe, doom coming out. I would like to do this, but you're gonna be doomed, so it seems less valuable than getting out various other buffs, especially with how much bleed is coming out. So I did make the decision to sacrifice it this time, so that one's on me. Although this AoE curse coming out is kind of what I was like, why I was fine doing it, because I knew that my dorks were not going to live long in any case. Oh, I sequenced wrong, but I really want to do this because I want to try and find... I was hoping to find one of these two so that I could reforge it, because that would make my life better. Honestly, I think I can replace Overflowing Barrier. But yeah, you're now going to get, 10 curse, or 8 curse from just that, so like, you were dead anyway. You don't have the ability to sustain through that. Look at me, sequencing correctly. Pop and pop. Fortunately, we do have a backup ready to go. And you surf as well. Don't love that. I think I just end turn. But I really don't want to get got by that arcane, or by the arcane weakness. Okay, good. We didn't just get immediately arcane detonated. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, we finally get to reforge the Sinister Stone, which is nice. I don't hate upgrading that. Doom's coming out again. But we may actually be able to get this kill. Yeah, we have this kill without need to worry about that. Goodbye. And I do not think we want to taunt that, because this one is very good and we want to keep it alive for now. Alright, let's duplicitome those two, I think. We don't get powerful, but we do get swarm. Unfortunately, they are all going to get cursed pretty heavily, but I think this is worth it. Is that wrong? Slightly. But we aren't cursed right now. So, and these guys have a couple turns to live. Hopefully we find cleanse this turn. Otherwise we can only afford to play like one card. I think it's worth playing but 2 cards in that case, because I think that's going to kill. Yep. Alright. Sanctity is very good. Like, we have a lot of curse protection already, but we are going into Maw, so I think that's now no longer needed. Upgrading that is pretty nice. Upgrading this, going into Maw again. I think the Sanctity Plus going into Maw is the important one, because that removes so much curse, and in the Maw fight we will have so much curse. Yeah. I think we might actually get rid of... I mean, Mana Shield is a lot of mana. Is a lot of shield if we can ever get it off. Which inclines me to keep it. I think Predator's Focus is our weakest mana card. So it's a pretty weak whatchamacallit, but I think it's worth it. And I didn't even think about it. We did actually get the full squad, although naturally one of them got replaced. I like that upgrade. Makes it quite a bit better. I don't super want to trip Opportunist right now. Well, now I do. And then I think we just... I think detonating off something powerful there is actually important. Okay, that's a problem. Trying to think. So we can taunt, which will doom whatever ally we point that at, but ours are already doomed. So yeah, I think we do that. Problem is you're dying to this. But I think we can take it. That was only 24. There goes everyone. Sure, now we get the evasion. Although it's not going to be enough to save us. and pitch that, because there's no point in having it this turn. We won't be able to get through that evasion to actually connect with it. Just go ahead and do that. Actually, we draw it back. And then we get this, which we also can't use. Would love to, but could do this. That's actually kind of worth it. It'll still free up a slot. You're going to die to this, though. That's not going to change the math there. I was thinking for some reason I was still able to play that. Rip the whole squad. Okay. This actually, the draws here work out pretty well for us, just because we can do that. Copy like this. We can go like that. And now we hopefully find a way to shield these guys so they don't just die to that. Because even if it doesn't look like it, they are absolutely... Oh, I could just use that, which I probably will. I have guaranteed crits on the front one. Yeah, we're just going to freeze you. Unfortunately, took them all of their attacks, but... They'll take it out of hidden and really get rid of one of the frenzy stacks. And there's the shield that I was hoping to get. Honestly, we'll do it. Okay. I don't need a fortress, but I wanted a fortress, so we got the fortress. How much damage taken by attacks do we have? -2? That's not bad. Because we got one from this and one from Idle Rewards, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Decent amount of powerful. You're looking at taking a lot of damage here. Maybe I'll do that, I guess. I should have copied the storm. And that's actually worth it because it takes so much damage from whatever. And it's not going to get a turn anyway. We're good. I would take another shielding bolt. Yeah, just had to check real quick that this wasn't the wrong fight. Although we are going to be going to a hunt maw, which means that we will have to still deal with that evasion, potentially on the wrong turns. I don't know, we'll just kind of have to hope that we can work around that. I think it's worth upgrading that. Tough is nice still. We got the Fury to block that Frost. And then we don't quite Arcane Explode here. Alright, there's no room for the Void Stalker, although we do still have to deal with the pack tactics on all of those dorks. Do I Dual Tome this? Or do I double this? Do I Spyglass that? I think so. Because dealing with the powerful on this, it'll let us get rid of the Purity there and then get rid of one of the plated. We absolutely will get some shield. Effect on the shield. Ugh. But yeah, still just struggling with the whole thing where we only have room for one summon. But at least this fight isn't killing our summon, so that's something. Summon thing. It's kind of an awkward hand. That seems likely to maybe get us mana. Not as much as I would like. Makes me very tempted to just play out this for the growth. How much damage are we taking? A manageable amount? Yeah, I think getting that growth up is worth it. We could freeze this turn, but we don't need to. Yeah, we're only taking 6 damage here. And we ended up evading one of those hits, so... that. We get the growth. And we may just freeze this out so we don't have to deal with those buffs for another turn. And there's no point in playing out right now. We will eventually get through this dork. To actually say out loud that I'm planning to maybe split this into... It's not actually going to be released as 3 parts, but I may end up having to split this on my end. And I'll just sew the 2 halves together like I do sometimes. I guess it's a lot of powerful there. Getting closer to getting this kill. That's annoying. That means that whatever that one thing will no longer be lethal. Let's get us to frozen now. Okay, I think do that. Okay. Finally get to get started on whatever, and things will now obviously speed up because we now have more summons. Absolutely, we will copy that. Although I think we duplicate these 2 because then we can get extra actions, which I think we want. And it doesn't freeze us. So close and yet so far. Should have done that on that turn. Do this because it'll let me get to exact 0. Just let me focus. I'll take it. Okay. And yeah, now we have... Now that we're running, we are in good shape. So much mana. I'm saving that for, well, I could use on that. I don't hate that. I believe we have lethal. And they aren't going to die to the arcane detonation before they kill. So, goodbye. I don't think I'm filling the war cry. It's just so expensive. I really wanted a spirit helmet. We haven't found one. Anyway, yeah. Pause again on my end. For you guys, it'll still be part of the same video though, because we have 3 more fights left. So yeah, back later. All right, back at it. So just gonna go through here. This fight can be a little annoying because that guy has poison blood, but it's gonna be less annoying than Prowler and that. Let's actually start with that. Works out. So we can actually freeze something here by combining these. So trying to think through how we play this out. Whether or not we're going to Arcane Nova here. I think we're not. We're gonna freeze you. And we're gonna get powerful in that Dorkin. I think upgrading that makes sense. Let's duplicate those so we can get some growth going. I should have done that first. Oops. Could do that, but I don't know that I want to. The question is, do I want to try and get that out, or do I just want to do that for value? Gives me a good amount of growth. And these guys have enough shield now that they are not in super danger of being threatened by poisoned blood. That. I don't really want to play that. Yeah, there's poison blood going off. So, ideally, unfortunately, we won't have any arcane this turn. Oh, right. That gives out shield, which is going to compensate for whatever. we are picking up a bunch of poison from that. Go ahead and do that. Just hoping to find Arcane. No such luck. Okay, and we'll be able to get the kill here. If we play 2 more cards, then this will kill, which I think is worth it. Because now, yeah, this will get to take away that. Yeah, getting this second shielding bolt has helped a lot with solving some of our problems. That is worth it. Yeah, we aren't quite gonna get this dead. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Yeah, the continued paradox of, or the continued, not really a paradox, continued like back and forth summoning decks where it's like, in fights where I can protect my summons, things go well. In fights where I can't, they don't. We're going into Maw, which makes it so easy to just take that. That actually seems probably better than this, because that'll make our it'll make it cheaper to play Shadow Rays, which we may end up doing, and it'll make it cheaper to play those and the Spirit Bolts. So, time to do this fight again. Debating if I want to try and... Yeah, I think I do. Turbocharged growth. We can upgrade mana, this mana here, but it doesn't actually do that much for us. I feel like getting that out. This may just be how I spend my mana. Very nice to be getting, like I said, so much growth. Just turbocharging our growth. And now we're at, actually it's worth doing that. And do that. And yeah, we go all the way up to 28 growth, which is a pretty nice place to be. Hey, Lamau, get wrecked. I think we do go ahead and do that. Okay, so we only get a discount on one of these two. But we absolutely are playing them. Kind of makes sense to freeze that one, I think. We're actually getting pretty badly poisoned, but we're also making good progress towards getting this kill. Because you're functionally dead. Nah. So the poison blood is gone, so these two are now safe. I believe there's nothing else in this fight that can threaten them. Put it down. Damage out. I think I want to save the spot for the void calling, so I don't want to play the storm calling. I also don't think I need that shield. Oh, that wasn't enough for a detonation. I didn't realize how badly off we were as far as that goes. Okay. So can't really play many cards, but we only need to play like one. Oh, this is very nice. I think that's worth it. There we go. One fight left. This is not Spirit Helm, and Spirit Helm is still the thing I want. I may take this anyway. These are both pretty okay. Do we just need more shielding bolts? I could see it. We do need a lot of shield for our dorks. Trust like 3 times. What do we cut? I don't know how valuable Arcane Nova is, since this is not going to be a one enemy fight, even if you count the second enemy from whatever. And that's obviously a very expensive card too, which is a downside. I think we can cut the Cauterize. At this point, we have 2 Sanctuaries, we have 2 Clear Focuses. And I think we also probably can cut the Moonlit Reverie, now that we have various other growth sources. I don't think we need the Reverie. And then we're just going to go for it. But yeah, this is one of those fights that starts with an AoE attack, because screw you, that's why. Because an AoE attack, whatever it was, doesn't actually help. Sorry about the blorps. See if I can disable at least some of the blorping. Blorp says I disabled the blorps. Counter blorps, if you will. Oh, that's something I have to look at after this. Anyway, we can copy this. Does that help us? I don't know that it does. I think I would rather just upgrade both of those. Or I could save this. I don't know, I think upgrading... I should have saved that until I drew the Mystical Bloom. May as well do that because we've got a guaranteed crit. And may as well do that just to get the tough up. Well, mostly just to get the tough up. You're going to die, but that's okay. In fact, that thing is actually just exactly going to die. We have Sinister Runestones in the deck. We do. Probably should try to play these out first. I just really wanted to get rid of the Runestone if I could. I guess I really don't want to strip Fatigue anymore. So. But yeah, like, again, there's this thing where it's like, and that's one round and it gave out 6 curse. Keeping someone's alive is just basically not possible. That was just incredibly rude. We had exactly 6 growth, and you took some of it away. How would you do that? Okay. This gives us tough at least. Which helps. We kind of desperately need more various stuff. Growth mostly. I may have been premature in cutting that one thing, although I wasn't. I was kind of hoping that Mystical Bloom wouldn't be literally the bottom card of the deck, because that's our big growth engine. Okay. How much damage are we taking here? I think it's a manageable amount. Okay. That one evasion was actually brutal. Because that evasion happened, or because we evaded that one hit, this didn't get frozen. Which is going to have a lot of negative consequences for us. Alright, I think we have to draw and really hope that we find any mana here. Oof. That's really unfortunate. I think we have to just freeze that. And unfortunately, because of how that shuffle shook out, the Mystical Bloom's now over there, and it'll be over there for quite a while. Well, there's a cleanse. Deciding what, if anything, is worth playing right now. I think just that. For the sturdy. Fine. Okay. There's some shield to keep you alive a little longer. Just so much trash. I think we saved that for the moment. Oh no, because we have plenty of hand space. I was thinking we weren't going to be able to save everything because of these, but yeah, because I wanted to be able to use it against this turn where we have the Arcane Link. Can do that just to hit 0. Oh, I should have done that, but... Okay. So there's the summon. There's the Void Stalker dead. Fortunately, our Void Stalker is also almost dead. enemy purity there. Okay, you're gonna do good work for us. This, we definitely want to be in the draw pile. This, I think we hold and just assume that we will find something to draw with it. Yeah, might as well start with that. Okay, well. Not getting banged up too badly here. And we're at, I think, 9 trash cards in the deck right now. Fortunately, I think that's our best way to sequence things. Meh. There's a Woodstalker. Yeah, and the Opportunist combined with the fact that the Shadow Slashes draw cards, like, it's just really ugly all around. We do have a chance to stack a lot of powerful here. And I think you are probably going to take it. We're gonna draw one more card here. That's not really what we're hoping to see. And unfortunately then we're kind of obligated to just eat all this damage. I guess I probably shouldn't have bothered because, like, well, there was a decent number of hits there, but a pretty good number of misses. And yeah, now we take 20 damage. Oof. And these lined up again. Which is not great for us. But we at least get to cleanse off some stuff. And I don't know that it's worth playing that. Trying to just ever so slowly struggle bust our way through. Yeah, it's just so hard to draw a reasonable amount of cards while also dodging all of this Opportunist. And deal with all this curse cards. Because we're now up to... Because we've got 9 cards in hand. I'm not counting that, so we got 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 29 is 3 plus 29 is 32. So we got like, so that's 42, and we have like 20 cards actually in our decks. We're up to 14 trash cards right now. It's just not a good time. So like, the trash cards are painful to play out. They cost us a decent amount of mana. So they're taking up space in the deck, they're taking up mana to play, and they are requiring us to take on a bunch of curse. Like, they are just in every way miserable. We at least did get a little bit of growth there. Hopefully Opportunist won't get re-upped this turn. You at least get guaranteed evasion for that, which is nice. Some more powerful for us. Are we priced into doing this? I think so. Like, we just kind of have to do it when we can. But now we can do that profitably. And I think we don't do that yet, because we're gonna just evade this incoming hit. We've done better than I expected on keeping summons out. That angle of things could go... Oh, I messed up. I should have cleansed first. I didn't think to check if we had... Whatever. Upgrade that. No real point in playing it, though. Not yet, anyway. I think we don't play that until this dies, because it is going to die very soon. Once again, with tons of whatever. We still would really like to be able to reforge this. Looks like we're going to get a chance. All right. This goes away. And then I think it absolutely makes sense to do that because that just cleans off so much whatever. And then I would like to redraw that. And I don't really care about redrawing that, so we are just going to hold it now. So much incoming damage. And yeah, I don't think we can really afford to play these out right this moment. How many are we at? Still have 5 in the deck. Guess that kind of makes sense, because yeah, we could draw that, which would be good. Okay. Oh, I should have done that first. Boom. Got through the purity again. We got more powerful up. And we decursed ourselves. Okay, so we only get to draw so many cards this turn. I think getting rid of these is important. And then we've just got to be done for the moment on drawing cards because of that nonsense. Rep. Do we explode? No. I couldn't remember if we'd already exploded this fight or not. Would really like to be able to get rid of that hidden. Oh, but we can't draw. We can only draw one more card. Oh, hey, right, we can do that. But now we can actually afford to trip opportunists safely, and we should, because by doing that, we don't actually lose anything, but we do force this to lose its last opportunist rank. Unfortunately, because we missed our 2 hidden attempts to tag this, both times we thought we tried to tag it with whatever, we have failed. We weren't able to get whatever. This is a rough turn to have this, because we can only afford to play 1 card. Absolutely want this back in the draw pile. Whatever. Could play that. Yeah, we do need the shield because you're taking so much curse damage at this point. So the Bindas do help with the purity. You're a jerk. There's no opportunist stuff at least. So we're definitely playing this. That seems okay. Yeah. So the question is, do we want to sacrifice something to, do we want to sacrifice one of our minions using Spirit Shield? And I think right now the answer is no. Just keep trying to clear out those. I guess we could have sacrificed one just to get Void Calling out. Fortunately, that doesn't blow us up. I think we just go ahead and do that. Just get it out of the deck. Sure. Okay, so this will get us the rest of the whatever gone, although this is a ton of curse on our summons again. But yeah, like, I think it says a lot about this fight, is that, like, you have seen how much, like, I am currently losing on both Curse and Trash, and my deck has 2 Sanctuary, like, I'm so tilted. We're gonna get there, just frustrating. We don't have any ways to get shield right now. Oh, I should have done that first. Good turn to get this evasion. Okay. We may... Oh, we can't copy that because... yeah. So, we could copy this, though, and I think that does make sense. Considering how much curse we had stacked. You're dead, unfortunately. Nothing we can do about that. Alright. Could upgrade that to be double cleanse. I should upgrade the other one. This would be triple cleanse, but I think we'll just do a double cleanse. We can get that summon out. Is there another strike in the draw pile? Nope. We don't want to shuffle. Pretty okay time to get that. And we get the kill. So we got there in the end, but that was a really rough Maw fight. And that was with, like, again, that was with 2 clear focuses, a Sanctuary, 2 Sanctuaries, a Sanctity Plus, and that was still bad. God, the summon deck is bad. I think that's the lesson. That's what I really want to make sure that you take away from this. Is like, summons are bad right now, and you shouldn't play summoning decks. They're just really not good. If you think I'm wrong and you have a great summoning deck you want to share with me, by all means, leave a comment. Let me know. Toodles.